Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Excelente! And welcome to another Friday. Feliz Viernes with Senor Cowcow. All right, so first of all, before we get started, just to remind you, the next test is going to be on Tuesday. It's going to cover the 30 verbs, which is 41 through 70, and the verbs like gustar, things like me interesa, te fascina, le disgusta. So there are 10 of those expressions combined with our 30 verbs. That will be on Tuesday. And just like before, it will be a Google Meet. You with a sheet of paper, me telling you what you need to write, and then you turn it in immediately once we're done. All right? So keep that in mind. Today's going to be a short lesson. We're going to do a warm up, and I'm going to give you a writing assignment, and then I will release you for the weekend. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and get to the warm up here. All right, here is today's warm up. Feliz Viernes. Ok, clase, por favor, saquen papel y practiquen. Pause the video now. Okay. All right, so first one, I find my backpack in my house. Encuentro mi mochila en mi casa. Notice that's the stem changer. Encuentro. He doesn't understand English. If you want to say él, you can. No entiende inglés. No entiende inglés. I choose Cocoa Pebbles in the supermarket. Yo escojo. There's that spelling change we talked about. Cocoa Pebbles en el supermercado. Número cuatro. We washed the clothes a lot. Lavamos la ropa mucho. Do you swim at the beach? Nadas en la playa. And finally, she wraps the presents. Ella envuelve los regalos. Envuelve los regalos. And there you go. Okay, now I don't need to go back over all these verbs. You already saw that in the last probably 3 videos, okay? So if you need to go back over them, look at yesterday's video and I go over them. Okay, so here is your writing assignment, and this is on Google Classroom. It says, choose between Blort, Sarah, and Biz, and write 5 sentences about him or her using the 30 verbs that we are currently studying. All right, so you're going to be saying things like, uh, Blizz speaks Spanish and Chinese in his house. Okay, I don't want these to be simple, tiny sentences. Make them good sentences. Like I always say, if you're in Spanish 2, make them Spanish 2 level. If you're in Spanish 3, make them Spanish 3 level. There's a lot of things that y'all know how to say, a lot of details. Um, and here's what I'm saying here. Be sure to add details such as where or with whom these things happen. Okay, so it wouldn't be just like, let me think of an example. Like if you said, Sarah listens, right? That's not a sentence. Make it Sarah listens to rap music with her friends at the school. Any practice is good for you, okay? There's no bad practice as long as you're doing it right. And finally, add 3 sentences that use verbs like gustar to say things that interest, bore, fascinate him or her, etc. This is going to help you get ready for Tuesday's test, okay? Remember, the tests take up 75% of your grade, and at this point, this will be the second one that you have. Okay, it's a make or break thing, so you want to make sure to do your best. So you could say, let's say you're talking about Blort, and you could say, I don't know, dogs bore him, but cats fascinate him. You know, anything like that is a really good practice because in this activity, you're creating things. You're creating the story, you're making the sentences, so keep that in mind. Okay? So that was it for today. Didn't hurt a bit, did it? So I will see you next time and get it done. Adios.